Because of all the talk of war in the world right now, the value of the dollar is changing. How? Hey, this is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Today we're going to look at several coins as well as stocks that I'm looking for in reference to the long term while the turmoil is going on around the world. How does this affect the value of the dollar? That's right. What happens? Well, we can see that currently between the Ukraine and Russia, they are resolving to use more cryptocurrencies than they are the actual currencies that are going around the world. Why is that? Because it's more stable. There is no benefit to one single party as there is a benefit to those that hold it for long term, short term, depending on your investment strategies. That is what is going to be shown in the next several months, if not by the end of this year. You're going to see how the value of the dollar will be devaluated because of the use of cryptocurrencies, thanks to people who are going around utilizing more and more the crypto space. Now, it's unfortunate what's going on in the world right now, but I'm not here to take sides in reference to that, although personally, I am rooting for Ukraine, and I don't know the full circumstances behind it. But in reference to investing, let's take a look here. Bitcoin, first of all, has done exactly what I said it would do 2 or 3 days ago. I thought it would go almost to the 45,000 level, and it dipped down, and now it's back up again, testing at the 40, just under 45,000 level again. It's going to go back down again. Why? Because of the talk of war. Unfortunately, the coins as well as stocks are not stable during this time. Ethereum, when I spoke about this at the beginning of this week, it did test around what, 32, 3300. I don't remember exactly. I believe it was at 29, and I thought if it would break 3,000, you could jump in, and you could jump in probably for 10%, but I don't see it moving much further than that. And that is where we find Ethereum right now at 2,800. Is it going to continue to drop? I'd say it's going to hang out somewhere in the 2,700s, just as I did at the beginning of the week. And that is something that you need to constantly take a look at. You can see there's a huge downtrend, and it probably will start to consolidate somewhere in this area right in here, 2,700s, as I said, and it looks to be right on target with that one. XRP, it has also been consolidating. Could be a good buy before it breaks out. This is, for me, I would invest. If I had $1,000, I would invest 50% right now and watch it another day or two and probably invest more on XRP. XRP is good investment. However, the talk of war is worrying a lot of people, and people tend to pull back on their investments during this time. Solana, you can see, has gone directly down. It's somewhat reaching into a consolidation path right in here at the $94 area. When the week started, I said if it would break 100, it might be a good long-term hold because it will eventually go back to 250. Now it's at 94 right now. It's a good buy for me. If I had $1,000, this would not be the greatest pick because of its value. It's at $95 pretty much, just under that. And that would only mean I'd be able to buy 10 coins of Solana out of $1,000. That means I'd have to go 100% in. Although it's not a bad investment until it gets to whatever level you want. I'd say at least to 250. That's very good. The Shiba Inu, is also consolidating path right now. This is a good time to pick some of it up. This is one of those micro coin stocks, coins that will eventually go up, but right now it's on a consolidating path just like everything else is. You can tell it's not difficult to see that it's starting to go sideways right in here as it goes to the end, and that's one of the reasons we seem to believe that it has reached its bottom and it will eventually go back up. 88 Cardano is around 89 cents right now, and it is starting to consolidate. We don't see it as clear as some of the other ones, but it should be in a consolidating path right now. 89 cents is not a bad buy. I said if this one would break 100, it would be a good buy, and it did for momentarily, just about 10% as well, but it went right back down. And if you purchased the first time around, you can add some more now at 89 cents of the $1,000 that we were speaking about that I would invest on my own. Polygon Matic is 155-ish area. That's where it started at the beginning of the week, and you can see now that that one is pretty much on a consolidating path right in there as well, and this would be good to hold until it gets to at least $3. That's 100% gain eventually or so. Dogecoin has really shocked a lot of people. It has gone downtrend from when it was at 30 cents, 20 cents. Now it's at 12 cents. What's going to happen with this one? This one eventually will boom. It's not going to be for the long term. A lot of these coins will go up and down, will fluctuate immensely. And be ready for that to happen. Be ready to cash in as that happens. It's at 12 cents right now. It's way devalued from what the people's currency is expected to do. And I expect a lot of these companies to pick up Dogecoin and allow it for payment of food, fast food chains, and so on. That's coming. It's coming. Let them continue to talk on their strategies and find out when it's going to happen. Don't know when. I haven't seen the news lately in reference to Dogecoin. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's been dropped, but I expect Dogecoin to go up eventually. So stay tuned for that one. Now I'd like to look over very quickly in reference to stocks. I'd like to look at a few stocks that I'm looking at, and one of them is Bed Bath & Beyond. This one was just rated today, right, that it would go up to almost 140, up here, up this level. Hold on, let me just take my picture off the screen. There we go. And it's at 112 right now. It's a great buy. If it goes up to 140, you can sell. If it goes up to 135, you can sell. I would do that. I would hold. Best Buy is a good hold for that rate. It's at 112 right now, $112 a share. It should go up to close to 135 or so. Now, what else is happening? JetBlue is also a good buy. It is somewhere around $14, $13.88. This one has gone down because of the talks of what's going on around the world. At $13.88, it's not terribly above its lows of in the last, 6 days. Now is a good time to invest in this one. This one will eventually go up to $25 a share, at maybe even $30. I like JetBlue. I've been watching it for a long term. Now, another one is Ford. Ford has also gone down to $17 a share, and this one would definitely be a hold, at least to the 30s. This one is great for hold. And what else is falling? Ford, Fisker, GM, Tata Motors, and Tesla shares are falling today. It's all because of what's happening around the world, because of the value of oil. It's going to be increasing, so the governments are starting to release some of their reserves to be able to keep inflation lower than what it actually is. Macy's is at 26. It did reach 25 today. This is also a hold, at least to 30, 35. I haven't looked at the rest of the chart. Let me just confirm that if it is or if it is not. Hold on a second here. Its highs was at 37.95 somewhere back in November of 2021. Now it's at 26. I like this one. I was watching this one for a long time, and I'm still watching it. It's at 26 now. It's picked up from where it was before. I will wait and see if this one drops any lower, closer to $20 range, which it was at 22 almost 5-6 days ago. That would have been a better time to buy, and I like Macy's for the long term. We invest in Macy's, and I see it going places because of what's going to happen at Foley Square and what's going to happen around the world. Boeing is a great buy right now. It was at its highs at 278 in the last year. It's at 189. It's about $100 off its highs, and this one will eventually go higher and higher. You bet, because people are in demand of purchasing new aircrafts and parts and so on, etc. Boeing is a great company run by Warren Buffett, and I like it as well. Land is somewhere around, what is it right now? I think it's at $30. Yep, $31 a share. This is, as I've said in the past, you can't produce any more land. You can have virtual land, but actual land is becoming less and less available. So just be aware of that Gladstone land is a great long-term hold for me, and it should be in your scope of investments in the stock market. So this is it. If you want to double your bank account, why don't you invest in your knowledge account so that your money market account will grow multiplied? Stay safe, and until the next one, where we're going to look at more closely in reference to the crypto world and how you can hold on to certain stocks and hope to cash in at a higher value. Take care.